This is our time, this is our moment. Beyblade burst. I forgot the lyrics of this theme song. Beyblade burst.
Shu Kurenai is probably Beyblade's biggest potential main candidate. And you're probably asking yourself, how come? And to put it in simple words, he is a fraud. Although he's one of the Supreme Four, he has no legacy. His day one stole his blading technique, and he got hit with a Derrick Rose level injury, changing the trajectory of his career. But none of these moments make him a fraud. It's actually what happens afterwards. After Valt defeated that pop star fraud Zack, another Supreme 4 fraud, we cut to Shu putting belt on Louie until he cracks a smile. And if you didn't know, Louie is basically what Ryuga was to Metal Fusion. He laughs in Shu's face, but Shu like Cam Thomas ain't shit funny. But Louie like, you can have that little ass burst, I'm finna embarrass you, boy. For some reason, this got Valt tight, but when we cut back, Louie is posed up like he gluttony. I kid you not, this nigga done put fear in Shu's soul. Now if you watch my free video, you should know that when Louie does his hand movement shit, it's GG's. The battle starts and Louis Jackson Storm Luinor is zooming. Luckily Shu's Spryzen was able to dodge, but that little shit doesn't mean nothing, cause Louis turns around like he prime Steph Curry and absolutely obliterates this nigga. And the only reason he turned back around was because he was pissed it wasn't a burst. Shu goes backstage to grab his bae, and we get this Hajime no Ippo I'll see you in the finals ass moment. But we not here for the positivity. Third battle starts and Shu got the look of his face like he finals Jimmy Butler, while Louis is still hogging him down, so we're in for a classic. Shu's Spryzen get the skirting, but Louis said you gotta be quicker than that, leaving Shu discombobulated. Louis said he got tricks off his sleeve and went to go do one of his own, but they both bobbing and weaving. I can see why they're rivals. From the bird's eye view, this is some cinema. Shu finally had enough playing and unlocked the third trimester of fucking nigga shit up jitsu, with Spryzen moving like a Nissan Altima, but Luinor was moving like a Kia K5, so you know it was time to crash. Nigga came up out of nowhere like Apple when it's time to take money out my cash app, sending Spryzen in the air like Team Rocket, but Spryzen was not finished, putting a wide body kit on himself, coming in hot like a nigga about to bust. They moving like the Knicks versus the Spurs. They both get pushed back and they're looking like it's GG's for Louis, but that's when Spryzen just dies, making Louis the winner. Shu has never beat Louis, now he's left to pick up the missing pieces, but before leaving he tells Louis he'll be back, with Louis stating that he'll end it the same exact way. And after this battle, Shu was never the same again. I can't feel myself. No, I can't feel myself. Alright, bet we in a whole new series now with Beyblade Burst Evolution. While Valt and them are in Spain, while Shu took his talents to America, signing with the Raging Bulls. But that didn't last long. I think they tried to put this nigga up with a nigga named Josh, and I'm not even talking about the Dark Hero. But Shu ends up watching this random ass nigga and ends up going missing. So the boys went to Mexico. There's a crazy training facility there called the Snake Pick, and apparently Shu went there. So the OG gang plus Kuza went Dorothy exploring when they ran into I'ma ride that red eye like a demon. This Beyblade Lucha Underground dude is Red Eye. He challenged them to a battle and Valt ran up never ducking smoke. Somehow Red Eye has Spryzen, leaving everybody bamboozled, cause this is Shu Kurenai's Bae. Valt was like, oh hell no, you finesse my mans, no more talking, let's get to it. And they begin blading, but Valt is moving like Celtics Paul George, cause he simply just isn't a match for Red Eye Spryzen. He ends up catching his blade and dips off without answering anybody's question. So they end up following him because, well, nigga, you just stole my nigga Shu identity. So the next time we see Red Eye, he's head to head with Louie. Somehow the gang is there as well, but no more talking. Red Eye got a switch on his launcher, but that little shit means nothing to Louie. The battle starts off with Spryzen and Luinor going head to head. Spryzen then hit a gear shift, clashing with Luinor in the center, but that little shit doesn't mean nothing to Louie. Spryzen began popping out, but Louie is one step ahead. Took this shit out cruise control, and now these niggas unlock the need for speed, ending in a double knockout. Red Eye must not know who he's playing with. Pick your bae up and get your head in the game. Valt jumped off the cliff as the battle begun, and they wasted no time causing commotion. This is what side characters see in Dragon Ball. Spryzen tried to go for the hit, but Luinor weaved, and that's when Louie revealed he can gear shift as well, sending Spryzen to the afterlife. The impact was so strong, Red Eye mask broke, revealing it to be Shu Kurenai. He entered a whole villain arc, just to be his day one. Louie knew it was him the whole time, so this nigga just crashes out. Louie like, you did all that to become second place again, forcing Shu to walk away. Valt dick riding ass try to comfort him, but Shu like, quit all that glazing. When you went to Spain, you ain't never hit my line, pussy. Watch who you call your homie. But before leaving, he ends up getting stopped by this one guy. For some context, this kid is from the snake pit, and he low-key looked up the Shu. So he was like, nigga, what the fuck was that, bruh? Red Eye don't quit. Red Eye ain't no bitch. Stack that money till you can't no more. We be robbing and scheming. But that's when it's revealed. Free wash Shu. I've been telling y'all, them Spanish niggas are different. This forced Shu into the dark side, but even after, Louie still has a number on him, so the job is not finished. With the same thing being said about Free, marking the start of his villain arc. So during the Bladers Cup, the little homie is put against Shu in round 1. Shu done put a whole new kit on Spryzen, leaving everybody intimidated. But the Snake Pit YN, who had the same fit on since the Snake Pit, is not scared. All the shit talking that Shu did to him towards the series has led up to this moment. And this is actually a good battle, so I'm going to commentate over it. Shu starts off aggressive, launching Spryzen in that field, but don't underestimate the underestimated. Bro came from the side, but Shu pushed that nigga off. For some reason, he went to go do it again, but he did not know Shu has the defense of the Denver Nuggets in 2023, resulting in Shu taking a round 1 victory. Now I bet you're like, how is Shu a fraud if he's dominating? Nigga, he's supposed to be dominating against a loser like this nigga. But with round 2 starting, he adapted to Shu's probability, revealing that he can also gear shift his bait. So when Shu pushed him back, he opened up his Sharingan. And then it started making sense to me. His bait is a dragon. And if you know anything about Shu, he can't beat niggas with dragon bait, which led to him winning round 2 by knockout finish. It's crazy too, he started showboating until the fake demon appeared. Look at him. Shu got this nigga knees quivering, bro. But the third battle commences, and Shu got the biggest smirk on his face, bro. I know what you up to. But Spryzen touched down, and this time he let Snake Pit Boy grab the center, because he was gonna pop up automatically. He got tired of playing with y'all fuck niggas. Now it's time to fuck niggas. Hey, yo, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Spryzen ends up coming down, rocking this nigga's world. First finish. Bro started going off, calling Shu a lame, but that's when Shu just turns around and unlocks Conqueror's Hockey, bro. It's round 2, and Shu's next opponent is Kuza, who is already 0-2, by the way. Dude couldn't even get off the podium because he was scared of Shu. Bro, is Beyblade that serious? He ended up remembering some words Valt said, and then did some unnecessary flips, but the battle begun. Kuza's Beyblade listened to Destroy Lonely, because it skirt past Spryzen and hit the top floor, waiting for Spryzen to tire himself out. But little did Kuza know, Spryzen is built like Miles Garrett, so that little shit did not work. Spryzen came in hot and eradicated this nigga, making Kuza 0-3. It's round 3, and Shu's next opponent is Valt. This shit gonna be tearing up that ass. In my opinion, this is the greatest rivalry ever that deserves its own video in the future. Let me know. I got the Louie Glaze video next. I got a Zach Fraud trials in the works, and maybe a Beyblade Turbo review at the end of summer. But they battle again, and you already know they zoom in. Beltrick is hitting Spryzen with a Muhammad Ali combo, making Spryzen look washed. So when Valt came around from the side, no Shoto Otani, but he knocks his ass out the park. This might be the first battle Free and Louie are genuinely analyzing. Their second battle began, but instead of going for the middle, they are actually going head to head. Spryzen starts putting hands on Beltrick, genuinely giving it a speed boost. So Valt decided it was time to pop ult, leading to a big ass clash, even rivaling Shu and Louie's. But Valt gets pushed back, allowing Spryzen to crack his tip. No pause, allowing Shu to pick up the win. But before leaving, he told him that little shit ain't nothing to me. But in the end, there was 4 remaining: Shu, Louie, Free, and Valt. Ahoy. So Shu's next opponent just happened to be Louie, who's already talking shit. Like, nigga, I already beat you twice, so this is about to be a landslide. And their battle begin. Spryzen takes the center while Louie attacks, but this time Louie gets knocked the fuck out, leaving Louie impressed. So he decides to take this shit serious, doing his hand movement shit. So this time when the battle begins, Louie is putting on more pressure than normal. Shu tried to pop ult, but Louie was like, oh hell nah, removing the cruise control for Luinor so he can speed up and knock the fuck out of Spryzen. Louie like, I'm getting bored beating your ass, ain't no way you still ain't learned yet, forcing Shu to lock in. But this round nobody went for the center, just straight lefts and rights. Louie shift gears and try to put belt on Shu, but Shu was like, I got this, pushing his shit into overdrive, making an even bigger clash than Shu and Valt. Shu did send Louie flying, but that's when he came around the corner, ending Luinor's career with a burst finish. And y'all remember when Spryzen died? The same happened to Louie's Luinor. Alright, I gotta peep game with this next one. Valt and Free are battling to see who's gonna face Shu in the finals. But due to overworking himself, he had to throw in the towel, allowing Valt to move on to the finals. Meanwhile, the OG's gang trying to confront Shu, but he's too far gone. Shu Kurenai truly became red eye. So now it's up to Valt to show that nigga he's not like that. You know I'm gonna have to do it to you, Shu. You have never beaten me, so why would I think so now? It all comes down to this: one championship, one ultimate blader. Who is coming out on top? And the battle begun. Valt dropped down and started skirting, but Shu said stop all that running, nigga. Caught him lacking, pushing him to the side, but he rebounded himself off the wall. Just for Shu to aim at his dome piece again. Valt not trying to end up like last time, so he locks in and tell Valtriate, do that nigga bad. Moving like a Nissan GTR. This is what I live for. Shu trying to keep a straight face, but he like, fuck it, rearrange that nigga engine. Boy, hell no. Valtriate, do that nigga. Valtriate ended up getting caught lacking bursting, making the battle 2-0. But Valt ain't no bitch. Tell you to quit all that dick riding and you wanna dick ride. When? I don't wanna hear about shit, Shu. You're a fraud deuteragonist and I'm the main character. Know your fucking role. Fraud, bitch, you stole my whole flow. Nigga, fuck your flow and fuck you. Nigga, on my mama, you wanna say that to my face. Nigga, on Nate grave, you wanna say that to my face. Nigga, who is Nate? You know what? Fucking let it rip. Valt came from the sky looking like Roman Reigns and Logan Paul just to get pushed back. But Valt had to trick up his sleeve, putting his shit in X Games mode. Valtriate is generally on some Lightning McQueen shit. Shu couldn't even comprehend. Nigga moving like an Orlando, Florida driver. Shu stood no chance at all. Now it's tied up 2-2. Game on the line. But this is anime, so Valt started getting poetic. And that means Valt had one thing to do, and that is put Shu out his misery. These niggas are bouncing all over to get in a clash. Steph Curry and LeBron a Beyblade. Back-to-back battles. Doubles burst every single time. Valt on his protagonist shit and Shu's on his antagonist shit. But it's time to get serious. This ain't no game, nigga. 18 rounds in and Valt is finally locking in. Shu is on demon timing. Who's coming out with the lead? Who's coming out on top? The demon or the hero? Let me know. Check out Valt's vertical, but he lets it rip and shoot. Who said I was finished though? Man, Valtriate, do that nigga! And yeah, Valt's the winner and Shu's finally back to normal. Even though he's second place again, we get a glimpse of the end of evolution where we see his little homie Fubuki. But that's for another time. Thank you for watching the video. This is honestly my best work. Join the Discord below, and if you want to support the channel even more, I have memberships. But that's it, and I love you all.
What can I call it on me? Toss these out in the ocean is raining. You wanted words to tell me where do we begin?